What's up, guys? They're back.
They're back.
Yay!
It didn't take us long, but we brought them back.
Not long. No, they're back. We're gonna continue our relationship series here because we thought it was really good last time. So yeah, we're just gonna get right into it because this time we still have Reed's car, which is good, you know. But it's not gonna be about the car as much today because
No, I mean, it's still the same day.
it's still
Yeah, same day for us.
same day for us. So we're just gonna jump right in, I guess. But
We're also picking up right from where we left off last episode
oh yeah,
Ephesians 6.
in Ephesians 5.
5.
5?
We're going to
Oh, yeah, it's in the middle of
really
Ephesians
close
5.
to
I was close. I can't count.
it's okay now.
I dropped out.
But before we get started,
Just kidding, I didn't.
He didn't drop out.
before we get started, how are you ladies doing?
Yes.
Good.
Anyway,
Anyway,
Wow.
just kidding.
Okay.
Starting off with a
we do have Isabella's boyfriend in the peanut gallery. This
Yes,
they are
So-
here. We also have
Haley
Her little
Howard's
brother.
brother.
right here,
Little brother.
Lucas and Evan. So I'm really excited to have them here. We'll probably
One of
bring-
these days they'll be on here.
They will be on here. They, will be.
Evan's like, what?
They don't know that.
They're not
Well,
going to
now
show
they
up
do,
ever
but-
again.
Anyways,
They're never going to show up again.
yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, where do we?
Right where we left off.
Oh.
Probably 18, I think, is where we left off.
Yep. We'll just jump right into the.
Jumping to 19,
I say we jump in and just
22.
focus 21 through 33 today.
21.
Oh, mine starts at 21.
So 22.
Y'all starts at 22.
22. All right.
Dang.
Verse
Double
22
deuce.
of Ephesians
Mine
5.
starts at 21.
If y'all want to track with us.
Ah, yours isn't the real Bible then.
I guess not. Fake Bible.
Wives.
Hey, you guys want to read us that
You don't
first
want to read this
verse?
part actually?
Us? Okay.
Yeah.
22 through 24?
We actually
Uh,
kind of.
just-
I'm
just
just
one
Yes,
realizing.
actually. 20. Yeah, we'll start with 22. We'll start
Okay.
with 22.
Sure. Okay. For wives, this means submit to your husbands as to the Lord. For
All
a
right,
husband
that's it.
is the head of his wife, as Christ is the head of the church. He is the Savior of his body, the church. As the church submits to Christ, so you wives should submit to your husbands in everything.
We kind
Okay.
of touched on it a little bit last time.
We did. So we're just going to look. What does that mean to you guys when you read that? Anything? Or again, this doesn't have to be like spitfire, immediately know the answer, but because there's not a right answer with this.
I don't know. What does it make you think of? Your thoughts?
Sorry. I think to me it kind of means like I don't know. I don't think of it as like a hierarchy. I think of it more as like a yeah, sure. The husband is supposed to be like the head of the household, so he's like the head decision maker and like things like that. So the wife is there to kind of like I said last time, like in a way, men and women are like totally opposites, so they're supposed to like oppose each other in like the good ways, where it's like she's kind of there to be like I don't know, maybe like a second opinion for him, and he's maybe there for her in that way too. But like he's ultimately like the main decision maker, and she's supposed to just kind of like go along with it, I guess, if that makes sense. I don't know if that
Okay, that makes sense.
makes sense to anybody.
Bella?
You got it?
Anything to
She
you?
summed that up pretty well. I have nothing else to say.
All right, Cam. If there was, well, technically, let's make this actually legit. What do you think that means for your girlfriend currently? What do you think? What do you expect that to, like? What do you expect to happen when you read that? Like, what do you think that action is when it happens to you?
So when I'm married,
Well, yes, but if as a girlfriend, you should be also respecting
yes,
your boyfriend in the sense.
things
So,
of that side.
what does that look like to you?
I agree with them that it's like I don't want to say like he has the end all, say all, what he says goes is only his opinion. The wife should definitely have an opinion and everything like that, but it's always weird explaining the wife's side instead of the man's side.
True.
But I don't know. To be so real with you, you put me on the spot here.
Yeah, I did. I really did.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
I think they summed it up pretty well. It's even if you like slightly disagree with it, kind of be open to it. Be open to what your husband says. you don't have to immediately go along with it, but like ask
Yep.
or something like that, and don't like question them like you're going to not do it. Like be willing to do it anyways, but maybe if you don't agree with it, talk to them about it,
Yep.
what their decision is, type of thing. But still, their decision is. Man is called to be the head of the family, just like Jesus is the head of the church, and
Yep.
we're supposed to follow them.
Yep. When I see wives submit to your husbands, when I see that, and how I judge that for if my hypothetical girlfriend or wife is doing that for me, it would be me coming home from a very long day, and a way she could submit in a sense or respect is her actually taking care of me when I come home. Is like, hey, I am coming home and I've been providing for the family. That's my job. I do all the hard work to provide and keep you guys going. But when I come home, I'd expect a, hey, how's your day? Like actually caring, respecting, and then hey, I've built food. Here's your meal. Like, and actually genuinely taking care of you, and like just being a wife and like saying, hey, awesome, how'd your day go? Genuinely caring to where you can actually go, oh,
Just
and give you a
relax.
place to relax.
Instead of immediately coming home and be like, hey, you should do this. Go do this. Go work on that
Hey.
project.
Do something that I want.
Yeah.
Do something for me. To where I actually go, hey, are you good? Like that kind of exchange. This goes both ways. But that's what I kind of look for as an example of that, of submittance. And also, there's more reasons, but again, we're not married. I'm nowhere close, so I can't really give another example without it not being from my personal experience. So, you got anything else to add, or is that pretty summed up for you?
Pretty much sums it up.
Sweet.
You're scared of getting canceled.
Nah.
I'd be hey, we get canceled, we get
No,
canceled.
you just made me go last.
Fair.
All right. Husbands, love your wives as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her. What does that mean? Read.
Since you went last.
Can I go last again? Read it one more time.
Husbands, love your wives, or in other words, I'm hearing myself. Is this weird?
Yeah, I
An
just
echo?
noticed that our audio it's playing our audio back to my computer right now.
Okay. That was a little weird for me. That was funny. I was like,
Echo.
There we go. Evan got it.
thank you, Evan. I much appreciate that.
I noticed it at the
It wasn't
same
crazy,
time.
but I was like, whoa. Am I tripping out right now? Anyways, husbands, love your wives as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her. The church, in this sense, is also being imaged as the bride, so a woman in a marriage. So if that helps. So, for you, even for a girlfriend, but we can even mention this as wife as well, but what does that mean? Love her as much as Christ has loved the church. What does that mean to you? Again, this
As
doesn't.
much as Christ loved the church.
Yeah.
That's a lot of love.
That is a very, and gave himself up.
Yeah. So, I don't really know about the whole, or the love part, but giving himself up, for me,
Yeah.
that would be working for like 10 hours a day, just providing for your family, providing for her. So whenever I get married, I want to make sure that my wife doesn't have to lift a finger to make
Yep.
money.
Yep.
I want her to stay at home, raise our kids the right way,
Amen.
so that they're not being raised by teachers teaching God knows what now, because it's not good.
Yeah.
It's not. I feel like the mom should be teaching the kids these core values that would instill their lives and put them on the right path, make sure that they actually question the things around them rather than just
True.
being complacent and going with the flow.
I fully agree.
So if that's what it takes to get myself up, work 10, 12 hours a day, I'd gladly give that every single day.
I really agree with that. Especially the kids part. There's a lot of crap going on in our schools now that is okay, but it is not.
Yeah.
All the, I'm gonna say this stuff, so be ready. All the transgender stuff, all of the even the litters, they have actual litters as bathrooms for people that
Litter
I
boxes.
heard
like
about that.
actual litter boxes for people that identify as animals, and I am fully against that.
Yeah, and they're encouraging it. That's the thing that isn't okay.
And they are trying to make your kids on some level question who they are
As humans
as
in general.
actually genetically human. To where I'd say that's not good at all. You will know if you are a guy or a girl, and you will stay that way. That is how that works. That's how God created you.
I mean, as much as I make fun of the homeschooled kids,
They
honestly,
are so much
homeschooled
better
kids are
off
so much
right
better
now.
than public school.
Like, I have said this many times. I am now really considering when I have my kids that I will homeschool them for a period of time until probably up about until high school ish, because then I can get the core values and the right values in them, and so they know that, so that when they step into it, they say, hey, I can say no for myself to something that's actually horrible for me that I know now. Instead of going in blindly and going, oh, what's this? And then taking something or hearing something and believing something they shouldn't. So I love that point. We'll actually probably talk about that in a second when we move on to the beginning of chapter 6 here, because that says children and parents. So we'll get to that. Love your wives part for, actually, we're going to get one more opinion. Lucas, do you have an idea? Do you have an interpretation potentially? On this
Potentially. We
question?
could
I know,
also,
this is-
we're putting our peanut gallery on the spot. We could also, you asked us about the
It's true.
wives. We
It's
could
true.
ask,
We could also ask them. So think on that. Just dwell on it, both of you. Dwell on what we're talking about. What do you guys think? What does that look like for you? If this says, hey, your husbands or your boyfriends or whatever you want to look at it is supposed to love you as Christ loved the church and gave himself up, what does that look like for you guys to recognize it?
Honestly, it's like what Reed said. I mean, coming from the girl's perspective, I like. Oh, sorry. I would love for like my husband to come home and to be that like place of rest for him, so that when he gets home, he can actually like recharge for the day. And so I mean, I agree with everything you said.
Yeah.
So
It's legit.
yeah,
You did sum it up very well.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you have?
Let's see. I think totally in agreement with what you guys were talking about. But I think if we look at kind of the next verse too, it says he gave up his life for her to make her holy and clean. For me, I feel like that looks like not in like a ridiculing kind of a way, but like the point of a marriage is one to like reflect God's relationship with the church, but also to make each other holy. So for me, that kind of is like, I want my husband to tell me when I'm not being like Christ, like in a gentle way. I don't want to be like, look here, but
Say the truth in love.
I think that's something that's important to me. I want to be made holy and clean. And yeah, I don't know. That's
Yeah,
mine.
that's legit.
Yeah.
Yep. I've always thought that next part of that verse is interesting. Because in the ESV, it says that he might sanctify her, having cleansed her by the washing of water with the word. That has always piqued my interest. Because I don't fully know what that means every time I read that.
Well, something that stands out to me about that is, you know, in secular culture, relationships, I mean, you hear this a lot. They're about like making you happy. But I think this just reminds me that it's not about making you happy. Of course, you're going to be happy, you love them, but like, husbands are supposed to like help sanctify the wives, and the wives, you know, encourage their husbands and stuff like that. So it's just a good reminder to me, at least, that when things are hard, that's like a huge point of why you're in that relationship. It's, you know,
Yeah. Yeah, I also see as our generation on that, we don't see much sanctifying of her from the men in relationships now. We see objectifying instead of sanctifying. So, and what I mean by that, I use a little bit of big words. We view relationships now as, again, part of it is, hey, what can I get from it? And then we do that so much so to where we look at this other person as a man. We look at the woman and go, okay, so you're only for pleasure sometimes. And that's an awful way to think about it because it's another human. That's another children or a child of God. And they still have opinions and values. And they still have emotions. Like, they still understand. And this just says, hey, as the man, you are supposed to sanctify her. You are supposed to cleanse her with the word. You're supposed to give and remind her of her identity when days she forgets it. Sometimes when you come home and your wife or girlfriend or whatever it is, not when you come home for a girlfriend, when you meet with your girlfriends or when you come home to a wife, whatever happens there. Yeah, I won't get into that. When they are upset as a man, when your spouse is upset and they are truly distraught on something that happened today or whatever, and it's something that, hey, somebody said this to me, or hey, this is what's going on, you have to make sure that she still knows, hey, you are a daughter of the Most High. Don't forget that. The world will tell you whatever it wants to tell you to make sure that you don't grow into who you're supposed to be. And so for us men, we have to realize, okay, we have to be aware of the other person. We can't be like, oh, have a good day, and go to our office and just ignore them. No. You bring them attention, just like how Jesus gave attention to you every day, and say, hey, you okay? How you doing? Day been good? Yeah, okay. If you have kids, man, I know the kids were ready today. All right, I'll go take care of them, put them to bed for you. Like, doing stuff to actually help her is also a way of men to lead. So then she can actually recognize, oh, okay, he actually does care about the family. And so that just always trips me up. And that also shows to keep your family in the Word. Keep your family fixed on this Bible. Because when you lose sight of the Bible, you lose sight of the morals and the values. And then you lose sight of the tightness of your relationship. And then it keeps going. And keeps going. And if God's not centered in it, the odds of you guys having a good, healthy relationship are not really high, if I'm honest with you. So, yeah, really interesting stuff so far. So, we'll keep going. We already kind of said that. In the same way, husbands should love their wives as their own bodies. That's a little interesting. That's verse 28, if you're trying to find it. He who loves his wife loves himself. Huh. Haven't read that part in a minute. That just kind of...
What are the thoughts going through your brain?
Read more.
Read
For
more.
no one has ever hated his own flesh, but nourishes and cherishes it, just as Christ does the church. If you read just that one verse, it doesn't make sense, but if you put them all together, it does.
Like almost any verse in the Bible.
Literally.
Pretty
Context
much.
clues.
Yeah, you need to... Yeah,
Context.
hold up. Quick break. Whatever somebody says when it comes to the Bible, always fact check them. Even if it's us and we're telling it from the book, read the context, because people will lie to you by taking the Bible out of context.
Don't cherry pick.
Exactly, honestly. I like that. Don't cherry pick the Bible, because that's how you actually become a liar. You're like, oh, literally Satan did that. He did that trying to tempt Jesus.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, you could fall from the mountain and the angels won't let you rock your foot on a rock, which is legit. Like, what he was saying to Jesus was scripture. But you go back, you read that same verse, but then go backwards and read the context, and he's completely wrong.
He just says half truths,
Exactly.
which get confusing. That's why
Half-truths
they're so
are still a
deceiving.
lie.
Yeah.
Half-truths are still a lie.
Oh, sorry.
Even though we made, which is weird, we made that in our language almost a good thing. Like half-truths. We made it sound really nice.
Yeah,
It's really
yeah.
weird.
I
It's
never
really
thought about
weird.
it like that.
We made it sound really, oh, it's okay.
Telling
it's
people
probably partly
only the
truth.
good things, but not the bad.
Yeah, we're like, no, don't hurt their feelings. Sometimes hurting somebody's feelings is the best thing you could do for them to love them.
Well, like, yeah.
hear me.
Yeah.
Like, no, don't try and hurt their feelings,
No,
but
no.
like, if it
Hear
hurts
me.
their feelings, but it helps them grow closer to
Hear
God,
me.
then like, yeah.
Hear me on this. If one of you were out at a club getting drunk, and then you go to bed, you wake up, and I see
Whoa, hey.
no, and I said, and then I see you the next day, and you're back sober, but then I knew you did that. I'm not gonna just go, hey, you probably shouldn't do that. That would be wrong of me.
Didn't you guys
I
talk
would-
about this last
I don't know
episode or
about this
something?
I
exact
don't know, we
example,
might.
but something like this, yes.
Yeah.
But if you were to go, I'm gonna show up and go, hey, no.
I'd say break your foot off in my butt.
If literally,
I-
if I
honestly.
hurt your feelings, right there, that's a good thing, because you need to realize, hey, you're doing something wrong. Like,
Yeah.
this is not you.
And like I said in last week's, like if you're not willing to have hard conversations with your friends, are they actually your friends?
Bingo. If you're not willing to have a hard conversation with your girlfriend, with your wife,
How do you think that's gonna go?
how
gonna go long run.
how do you expect to actually go through life?
It's gonna cause issues down the road.
Mm-hmm.
It'll just build and build.
Like, no, yeah, we're doing good. Have you had a hard conversation? Well, okay, so there's your first problem. Have the hard conversations. Like, that's how that works. Like, you learn to either grow or you realize, oh, this might not be a good idea from hard conversations.
Yeah, you don't
Because
really
they
grow
need
through
it.
easy times.
No.
You go through the difficulties.
What's the quote? Hard times
Make strong men.
make strong men make good times make weak men. And then it goes
never heard
over
that
and over and over. And
It's a cycle.
And so it's really interesting. I really like that quote, but it also goes for women as well.
It really does
the
paint a good
world
picture.
as a whole. Like, hey, good times bring weak people. Weak people bring hard times, and then hard times bring good people. Like, that's how that works. Like, so if you don't have hard conversations, if you don't say, hey, here's truth, and lay it down, then that's not gonna go well. Because you're just gonna be like, oh yeah, everything's fine, and you're actually hurting on the inside and not telling anybody. So again, hard times are good. They help grow you. They suck, but they help grow you. Again, they're not fun. They're not fun. They are not fun, but they help grow you. Yes, we just read that, I think.
Verse 30.
Yeah. We'll go on to the 31. Therefore, a man shall leave his father and mother. Okay, that part's actually legit. So, like, don't
Okay.
don't bring your wife into your parents' house and sleep in your parents'
Yeah,
house. very much.
don't join your wife's family. Don't bring your wife into your family. You guys
You
are
make
your
your own separate family.
You are
separate
becoming
family.
your own family.
Like, yes, they are family.
They are your family,
Your
but
mother,
you're
your
making
parents-in-law,
them.
your parents, they are family, but you two are creating family together.
Yes,
Can I ask?
go for it.
I've always wondered why it like specifies just like the man leaves his father and mother, because the woman does the same thing. But is it just trying to like emphasize that the man's like
Leading,
leading? Okay.
I think.
I
don't
just
know.
had to ask
Therefore,
about that.
therefore, a man shall leave his father and mother and hold fast to his wife, and the two shall become one.
Well, have you guys thought about this? How
This is getting married.
the father of the bride gives the bride away,
Mm-hmm.
and the groom leaves his family for the bride.
Yeah.
That conversation between the boyfriend or newly husband and the father is a very important exchange, because if you said yep, okay, as a father, that means, again, that whole giving up. You're saying you can have one of my most precious things I value. I trust you with it, and I trust that you can now go make smart decisions and be smart and be right for my daughter. That is what that is. And then the husband saying, hey, I am going to leave because I have found I'm going to make an Old Testament reflection or whatever.
Reference.
I found my rib. I need to go join it.
So cute.
Like, I need to join it. Like, I will make a family now. Yes, you still have family, but you are now separating and saying, hey, welcome a new section of where this is now a new beginning. So that is what I think that says. What did you? Wait, hold on. Really quick, you guys can conversate. I'm gonna really quick read this and just get somewhere.
Conversate.
Yeah. Converse. Sorry, my bad. Wrong English. Wrong English.
You go back to middle school English over there.
Yeah, sorry, my bad.
I don't know. Have you guys had like any other thoughts while he's been talking? Like, you haven't
Reed
mentioned yet?
looking over Josh with you.
Dude, I can't see anything past that.
Sorry, my bad.
Big forehead.
Wow.
I don't know.
What
I
are,
guess-
oh, you can go.
Go
Oh,
for
go
it.
ahead.
No.
You can go.
Go for it.
Okay.
Just go
I don't
for it.
know. I was just gonna say, I think it's interesting that this whole passage is about husbands and wives. It's not about boyfriends and girlfriends. How it's like, it's not saying girlfriends submit to your boyfriends. It's like, not that like you shouldn't like work towards that eventually, but it's not like a marriage like that. It's not the same. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also not in the Bible.
It's
Boyfriends
true.
and girlfriends.
Yeah. that's
Like that was not a thing
That's
back
true.
then.
It was
Yeah.
courtship.
Yeah.
It was, hey, families go, you two are getting married.
Yeah.
It was a bit more complicated than that.
I know.
Yeah.
Very
Probably
harsh generalization.
more
Yeah.
complicated than
Very
that.
harsh generalization. Obviously, there was consideration into it, but that's moral of the point. Like, hey, two families, the father specifically, said, okay, that is what's going to happen. These two. And so for us, we live in a different culture.
Yeah.
And so that's why we kind of have to look at it also in multiple angles. Because I fully believe that dating is actually good when you do it right. You date to marry. Done. If you're like, that's the whole point of dating. The entire point. If you think about dating somebody, you can see them being your spouse. Like you want to get there. Like that, you pick them because that is who you want. If you date just to date, you are missing the point. And then you are.
Yeah, don't date for experience,
lost.
date for marriage.
Yeah,
Who said that last week? It was one of you guys.
Gosh, I don't remember. Was it you? Could have been you.
I think it was you.
Was it me?
You just say it one more time. Just say
Don't
it.
date for experience, date for marriage.
Yeah. Well, our generation does not
Sounds
get
familiar.
that.
Someone said it.
One of us said it.
One of us said it.
Someone said it. Guess who?
We'll go back.
No one
Comment
knows.
below, comment below who said it.
VAR.
You date to marry, by the way. Just to
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
put that out there.
Dating for experience is not a thing.
It's-
Like that's
It's not fun. I feel like it just pulls in your heartstrings more than
that's
anything
all it
else.
does.
Yeah.
The whole point. By you admitting that, you know you're gonna just get your hearts broken. So
Yeah.
why do it anyways?
Yeah.
I agree. Anyways, we'll just move straight to chapter 6 because that first part is between. Really quick, we'll just touch on it. Children and parents. This is for us really. This whole part because we're still kids.
Yeah.
We're somebody's kids right now.
Yeah.
So
We always
we're not like
Yeah.
we're not
We're
married.
not just
We don't have our own families.
We're still young.
We are still young.
Yeah.
So children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. That's the only reason why you need to obey your parents. It's right.
Yeah.
It's the right thing to do.
Well, then you'll learn valuable life lessons and skills
If-
from them.
Yeah, absolutely. That's like this is saying, hey, yeah, obey them because it's the right thing to do.
I mean, it's not going to turn into like some magical karate lesson, but
True.
still,
Magical.
do the dishes.
Do
Dishwasher
the
open.
dishes. Open, close, open, close. Honor your father and mother.
One of the 10 Commandments.
Yep. It says that this is the first commandment with a promise.
Yep.
That it may go well with you and that you may live long in the land. You honor your father and mother, you live long. So, again, children, respect your parents. Not a hard thing to do, it's the right thing to do. Respect them, acknowledge their authority, and honor them because they want the best for you. And for the people that don't sometimes have that, listen to your spiritual fathers and mothers and like that. You know what I mean? All right, that'll wrap it up for this time.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for coming again.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Much appreciated. Thank you, live audience, for showing up.
And we'll see you guys next time.
We will see
Yeah,
you guys
see you
next
guys
time.
next time.
See ya.